What's up, guys? It's Chad Ellie McGee. It's your balcony blog for the day. It's a bit of a windy one, as you can see there. There's a plane flying up there. Can't see it. Yeah. You know what time it is. It's question time. This is kind of an interesting one that I actually kind of enjoy. So, what are some of your other jobs that you've had in your life? Well, I've done a lot of shit, to be honest. Like tons of different work experiences. Tried a lot of shit out in my younger years, trying to find where I fit in the grand scheme of society. A lot of lessons. Just trying to get in consistent light here and out of the wind. That's better. A lot better. My first job ever was at a grocery store called Extra Foods. Shouts out to Ryan and Tina. They've been longtime supporters too ever since those days, actually. But yeah, I've done everything from construction, retail, sales, oil patch, fucking shop ratting. I definitely don't have fond memories of a lot of them, but some of them were some of my favorite jobs that I had outside. Definitely some cool bosses that I had over the years. Fucking wind. Always the wind giving me grief. That's why you hear the clips in them and hear the clips in the audio. That's a little better. But yeah, some of my favorite jobs and bosses were... Well, I got to give a big shout out to, I said Ryan from Extra Foods. He's my first boss, technically, and he was like a good friend too. And like his whole family, like Kyle, and like of course Holly, their mom. I won't mention last names, just because of the publicness of these videos. But if they're watching, they definitely know who they are. But yeah, beyond that, I worked for Plexi Plus in Calgary. That was a really cool job. Like for the mother of my daughters, her uncle Ben. Like no relation to Spider-Man. I actually never put that together before, but that was a really cool job. I learned a lot of cool shit, and just experienced a lot of cool music things there too, actually. So that was really cool. And like building stuff with plexiglass. Like I'm a creative type, so I love to build shit, obviously. Beyond that, my time in the oil patch was pretty wild. Almost died a few times. Vac trucking, drilling, all sorts of shit. It was a pretty adventurous life, but I don't miss it. But I do miss some things, if that makes sense. My favorite oil field boss was definitely Lefty. And I gotta give a big shout out to Lefty. He's just been a big long-time supporter and friend as well. And Lefty's fencing and a whack of other shit. It was just a lot of fun, and his whole attitude was like, let's go play. And big shout out to Kamel from the Brick in Drayton Valley too. That was a really good time. And of course everybody I worked with there. I really enjoyed my time at the Brick in Drayton Valley. Like when I moved on to like the corporate stores, I didn't enjoy that so much, like the corporate bullshit. Like I'm too much of a fucking free thinker. So I just did not jive with that shit, and I just like said fuck them, man. Like over the years I was the type to like, I was not afraid to like light a bridge on fire with like gasoline and never go back. And some of them I really don't regret. Some of them I do, for sure. So I apologize to those bridges that I burned who didn't deserve to be burned. But a lot of them it was a time and a place, and I'm just glad I didn't put up with the bullshit. Especially vac trucking. Just the absurdity of some of the shit that you go through was pretty wild. And they wanted me to do it. They wanted me to sell my fucking life, and like here, anytime they wanted me to like sign my life over, that's when I bailed. Like they like wanted me to send me for class 3 to drive vac truck. I was like, no thanks, I'm done. I don't want to be a lifer. I don't want to wrap myself up in debt. And yeah, no, I'm glad. I have no regrets. If I would have did any of that, I might not have been like completed my books or have done the tours that I did. So yeah, I don't really regret my life. So if I had to do it over again in the same way, to end up in the same place, I would. Hopefully with some improvements along the way. I gotta give a shout out, like at Boston Pizza, like the delivery driving stuff was cool too. That was a lot of cool experiences. I had to give a shout out there, because like that's one, I met a lot of cool people, had some relationships, friendships that kind of like, they've all kind of come and gone in my life, but that was a pretty like important part of my life too. Like everybody who was involved there, like like Melanie, I'll give her a shout out for sure. She was a big part of my life back in the day. It took me to Eastern Canada for the first time, so that shit was fun. Like Amber Lee, she was a big help in getting it Rock the Rigs going. So like Rock the Rigs back in the day would not have existed without Amber Lee's input. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was the first time I actually fucking like believed in myself. I had people who like actually inspired me to believe in myself a bit more than I ever did, and there was no turning back. In fact, I outgrew some of that shit to a point where it was even like intimidating to people. So yeah, life's a journey, life's a trip. This might be one of my favorite balcony blogs ever now, just because all the shit I've experienced. It's a hell of a story. So like after I'm done all telling my like fictional stories, I'm probably old and gray and like too old to like rap and shit anymore. Mind you, Ice-T is pretty big inspirational. That dude, he keeps on going. He's not even that old, but like Ice-T gives me love on a whole bunch of shit, like more than even like a whole bunch of my old like friends do. So yeah, that's the kind of shit I aspire to do. So I'm gonna keep creating till I die. And thanks to everybody who's been a part of the journey all across of it, like every job, like all of it, everybody I've ever worked with, thanks for being a part of it. So yeah, cheers guys, hope it's a great day, enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you next time.